It is so wonderful out here. The rain has stopped for just a moment, but look behind me at the lemon verbena. Isn't it glorious? If you have not had a chance to grow lemon verbena, please give it a try. All right, now we have to get back to this little coffee haul. I'm just procrastinating. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Martha here. Happy New Year to you. Okay, you know that coffee I went to get about 4 days ago? Take a look, it's still in my trunk. I live about 5 miles from the Pacific Ocean and I have a van, a camper van. So I've been camping at the beach for a few days, just a little R&R. But I have to get back to work because I have to get these dreamer tulips in the raised bed so that my daughter will have tulips for her classroom. All right. Now, Happy New Year to you. Let me know what's going on in your garden. And remember, I picked this up from my local Starbucks. Sometimes you can find the coffee ground in bags like this. Sometimes you can find the coffee ground in these bags. Right now, I just asked. So I went into my local Starbucks and I asked for their coffee grounds. And my local Starbucks put the coffee ground in bags like this, so I have enough to fill up my trunk. Sometimes, if they have time, they will actually put them in bags like this because they want you to take this for your garden. Now, I have to give you a little caution. If you have cats and dogs, this can be harmful to cats and dogs if they like to eat it and play in it. I would suggest that if you have cats and dogs and they like to dig in the soil, that you put this with your compost bin. Now, I had a little cat back girl, but she passed away recently. But she never bothered the coffee, right? What I'm going to do is put this as layers in my raised bed. I'm not going to mix it into the soil because it will take months for the plants to actually get the nitrogen that's in this coffee, right? So I just layer it on top and that will encourage worm growth and other micro, other little microbes in the soil, right? I tell you, I have 1 hour to do this because my daughter is cooking New Year's Eve dinner for us. You know, black-eyed peas for good luck. It's an African-American cultural thing. And collard greens for money. So if you need money this year, or if you just need a little extra good luck, eat your black-eyed peas and your collard greens. All right, so I'm going to get to work unloading this from my trunk. And I'll see you in just a moment, okay? All right. The rain has stopped for a moment. I covered the Dreamer tulip bulbs with a layer of compost. Then I went to Home Depot and I just picked up a bag of potting soil that I'm going to spread over the tulips. I got this one because it has the fertilizer in it. Continuous feed for 9 months. Although remember, the tulip bulb has all the fertilizer it needs in the bulb. On top of the tulip bulb, I'm going to direct sow some seeds. I'm not sure yet exactly what I'm going to direct sow, but I'll bring you along on that journey. I think it might be zinnias. I'm going to see. Anyway, tell me what's going on in your garden this January day. Let me open this up and get back to work. All those gardening plans I had for today Mother Nature said not so. It has been raining all week here in the Monterey Bay area of California. So I just have to pivot. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to organize my seeds. How about that? Let me know. Is Mother Nature putting a little wrench in your little gardening plans? If so, let me know in the comments below. One thing I know about gardening, we sort of have to work with nature instead of against nature. Bye. Martha from Monterey Bay, Zone 10. Have a lovely gardening day.